Hey billionaires, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as y'all can tell by the title, today's video is going to be getting a 6-month goal into place. The last time I got a 6-month goal into place, I executed it to refreshing y'all's memory. Or if you have not seen this video, I'm going to insert a clip of the 6-month goal that I got into place and a few of the things that I've already checked off of the list. I'll be taking my content making journey way more serious. My own vehicle, I'm thinking more so like a G-Wagon or a Range Rover or an Audi truck. What you can expect within the next couple of months of watching my YouTube channel. We are going to be house hunting, building back up our inventory on our things in our house as far as furniture. No, but for real, it's me naming the exact car that I knew I wanted. Like, I had a few options already picked out. It did take roughly a little over 6 months to obtain that goal, but I will still include that into a 6-month goal. Realistically, we might need a little more time, but that was obtained in, I want to say, about 6 months. About 6 months. We're not going to say an exact 6 months, because like I said, it might have been a little bit longer, but just like maybe a few months off. I have to go back and recheck all of the dates, but now I'm going to get a new 6-month goal into place. So you guys are going to do that with me, because like I said, I achieved most of those goals that I had set for myself. And if y'all cannot tell, we are in my bathroom. I absolutely love the view of the bathroom. It is so nice, like outside view. And if you don't know, like it's literally located not far away from the Juliet balcony that I'm always showing y'all. And then also I love the floor to ceiling windows. They're not really floor to ceiling, but they're basically floor to ceiling. So I'm going to consider that floor to ceiling. And by doing this 6-month goal, I'm going to be as realistic as I possibly can. Some of this stuff on here might take a little longer than 6 months, but at least I'm going to be tracking everything. I can say that when I do this, I literally try to, obtain at least 3 of the goals, if not all of them. It looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 goals. They don't have to be achieved each month. It just needs to be achieved by the end of the 6-month period in order for me to execute my 6-month goal. So I might not do anything the first couple of months. I might not achieve. I think, let me see. I should be able to achieve at least one of these goals in I want to say 2 months. But the rest of these goals are gonna take a little more time, because I needed to be a little more hard on myself, because I've already achieved all of my really small goals. When you're setting goals, you want to set realistic goals. So to set realistic goals, you need to start off small. So I've literally already achieved small goals that I set for myself. So now it's time to work bigger and harder and wiser. So this is in no specific order, so I'm just going to choose something. I'm a little scared because I don't really talk about my goals to people, but I'm trying to get out of it because I might inspire someone else to do this. So let's go ahead and discuss our 6-month goals. So if y'all don't know, today is March 29th. Yeah, today is March 29th. Okay, so March 29th, 2025. So if I set a 6-month goal, it will be set for September 29th, which is a few days after my birthday. So I need to have all of this together before my birthday. So one of my goals is simple. We're gonna start off small. Work on, it's not really small because it's like a hard thing for me, because I'm gonna tell you in a minute why it's gonna be a little bit hard for me. So one of my goals is to work on my health, which includes to get my A1C level back to how my mama had it, perfect for me when I was a child. She spent her hard-earned time making sure my A1C level stayed in range for good. And if y'all don't know what that means, it's like for people with diabetes. I have type 1 diabetes, so I need to get my A1C checked every 3 to 6 months. And I'm not even gonna lie, my A1C level, it was a little high the last time I went. Not even just a little high, it was really high. And some of those things, some of the reasons are because, one, I like to eat good food and lots of it. So I feel like if I take away a lot of the good food, I don't eat sweets. I don't like sweets. I mostly just eat actual meals. So that is one of my main problems, is eating. I love to eat new things. I love to eat lots of good things. I just love to eat. So getting my A1C level together within this 6 months, my goal A1C level is to be a perfect 7. One, because I've never been over 7 as a child, or like I've been right at 7, I want to say. And then in my adulthood, like the last time I seen that number was in 2019. 2019? Yeah, 2019. So I'll say I want to get back down to A1C level reading 7. Also, over time, this runs in my family as well, but over time I've had to start taking blood pressure medicine, which I've been taking for about, I want to say 3 years now. So my goal is to get off of the blood pressure medicine. I kind of tricked my doctor into giving me a higher dose so that I can eat the food I wanted to eat. That's not funny. It's really serious. I know that, but it's like, I felt like if I had a higher dose, then I can still eat the things that I wanted to eat. But it's not necessary right at this moment, because I haven't been eating bad food a lot. So I feel like I can get myself off of the blood pressure medicine. I'm too young to be taking it, but like I said, it runs in the family anyway. So I just helped the situation out by eating foods that I wanted to eat, and too much of it. So I feel like in the 6 months, I'm going to get myself off of the blood pressure medicine. You guys, please write some encouraging things in the comments on how I know the logistics. I know the gist of what I need to do, but if you guys have like your own little tips on what I need to do. I know I need to stop eating salty foods. I know I need to stop eating fried foods. I don't really eat fried foods. I can tell you that. I don't really eat a lot of fried foods anymore. At the time of me being prescribed blood pressure medicine, I was on a really bad Popeyes kick. So I'm no longer on that kick. So I feel like I can, like when I forget to take my blood pressure medicine in the morning, I feel fine, but I end up taking it like at the end of the day. So it's like, and that's very rare. So I feel like I don't really need the blood pressure medicine. I just use it. Did I take it this morning? Can't remember. Anyways, so that is like one of my goals for my health. The next goal that I have is to make more money so that I can have $20,000 in my savings account. Something that I won't need to touch, something that will just be there, like just to be there, just to look at it and be like, hey. Not saying that I'm not disclosing how much money I have in my savings account currently, but realistically, I don't have $20,000 in my savings account at all. I spend money daily and I pay bills daily. So it's like, I want to be able to have that $20,000 in my savings account that I don't even have to touch. Or if I want to make a really big purchase, which is why I need $20,000 in my savings account. And I'm going to tell you guys why I need the $20,000 in my savings account. So let's get ready, because I want to buy some land. And my budget for land, I've been pricing land for the past 5 years. So I already know what budget I'm, looking for, and I already know what kind of land I'm looking to purchase and what scale this needs to be in. So my budget for land is $10,000 to $20,000, which is why I need the $20,000 in my savings account. Hint, hint. That's why I need the $20,000 in my savings account. It's not because, I don't have $20,000 already. I want to be able to have the $20,000 in my savings account. Now, I do have 2 bank accounts. I have Wells Fargo and Navy Federal. Wells Fargo is my daily bank that I use, and then Wells Fargo is I use it as my savings bank. So I'm going to go ahead and put the $20,000 in my Navy Federal bank because I don't really use my Navy Federal account. So that's where the $20,000 is going from my bank account. So the $20,000 in savings is going towards land. And I feel like I can achieve that in 6 months, because without disclosing too much of my business, I have been working really, really, really hard. Not just on Uber, not just on TikTok, not just on Instacart. I've been working really hard. So I think in 6 months I can obtain that goal with having $20,000 in my savings and then purchasing the land for $10,000 to $20,000. And I do plan to build shortly after that on the land, but it literally, if I have to take my beach towel out there and lay on my land, that is what I will do. Not really, but really. Okay, boom. Let's say that my next goal is to work on more things that will make me feel like more of a woman, because I'm already a woman. I already do lots of womanly things, like handling all of my own business and handling the business for the household, handling my boyfriend's business. I handle pretty much all of our business. So I feel like as a woman, I think I want to learn how to cook. Is that a woman's job? No, that's no specific job for anyone, but I feel like as a woman, I want to know how to cook. So I'm going to be learning how to cook. I'm going to be learning from YouTube. I'm going to be I think I want to take a class, an in-person class on how to cook, how to season, how long to leave this here, how do you prep this meal. I want to learn that. So in the 6 months, I think I can do that within 2 to 3 months, learning how to cook. Let's move on to my next goal. I want to book a dream trip. Now, here are a few ideas of what a dream trip can consist of. Yes, that's the right word. Here are a few things, like ideas on where I would go and what I would consider a dream trip. A dream trip is a trip like that you have to travel far for, or like the most beautiful place that you vacation at. Now, I've been on vacation. I've been mostly all around the world as a child, and I've been on a few vacations as an adult. So a dream trip, I have passport. We have passports. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Passports, without showing too much of the information. We have the cards and we have the passport books. So we do have the cards and we do have the passport books. So I feel like I want to use them. Just because I booked the trip, it doesn't mean we have to take it right away. So I want to at least have the trip booked. So booking the dream trip will come in the 6 months. Yeah. So we both have passports. We both have the cards. They're just passport cards. Silly me. So we have the books and the cards. I didn't know that we were paying for both. I think that's why it cost us so much. The card plus the passport book. I think for most of the time we only are going to need the book. Not even the card, but some places require the card, so I guess it's good just to have. Okay, so boom, book a dream trip. That would consist of something like Africa. Y'all, I'm super scared of like animals, but I want to experience being in the water with the elephant. I want to experience the giraffe waking me up in the window, all of that. So Africa will be the place for that. Also, I think you can experience that in Bali. Bali would be a dream trip. Bora Bora, ooh, I think for Bora Bora, it would more so just be for the villa. It wouldn't even be for like getting in the ocean, because I'm not an ocean. I like going to the beach, but it's just literally for pictures. So if I was to go to Bora Bora, it would just be for pictures and videos. I would not jump into the ocean or anything. I'm too scared. And then I also do want to go to Japan. So those are just ideas of like the kind of trips. I also do want to go to Jamaica, but I feel like I can obtain that goal easier than these goals. The Jamaica is like an easy trip. That's not something that's like super hard to come across. So I would say, I think maybe this year we can go to Jamaica and then maybe book one of these trips for like the end of the year, or like the beginning of next year, or maybe for a honeymoon. Wake, for a honeymoon. Okay, so then my last goal is, and y'all already know this goal because I've said it a few times, and it's starting a family. And what that consists of is getting married and then planning for children. So that's literally, obtainable, but I want to have a lot of this together before I do that. So I'm not going to speak too much on the starting the family part, because that's kind of like going to just happen anyway. And it's not really a goal that I need to really, really work on. It's just like okay, boom, it's time. Let's plan. Let's go. Let's execute. So those are my goals, 6-month goals. Y'all, okay, so if y'all like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video.